So recently, Cleveland sports teams are going to move the Cleveland Browns football. They're moving to, I think it's going to be called Brook Park. It's going to be a dome. Can you imagine a dome in Cleveland? Those winter games. You remember the Lake Erie? If you were a kid back in the day, remember Brian Sipe or Bernie Kosar, the Ernest Biner fumbles or the drive. Yeah, remember they moved from Municipal Stadium, but you remember the old cold Cleveland, weary winter vibe with that big brown logo. And you remember when Jamal Lewis got his 2,000 yard season when he was playing for Baltimore, and he got about 1,000 of them against Cleveland. So it seemed they suck as a team. They can't never get a quarterback. Deshaun Watson. I'm talking about videos on that. But there is a romanticism about the dog pound, Arsenio Hall going woo 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 woo. But now it's gonna be dome. Minnesota did it. The Lions have been done it. The way you remember football from ago is changing. The Buffalo Bills got a new stadium coming out with everything. I mean, that is the era we're in. Those days of those cold climate stadiums are no longer hitting, and more finances, more opportunities. So everybody's looking at the state of the art stadiums, as you saw with Jerry World in Dallas, as you saw with the LA with the Rams and the Chargers. State of the art stadiums is where it's at. Those old crumbly fields, like you remember with Soldier Field or FedEx and Washington, some of those stadiums that just look so old and broke down. Met Parks, to an extent where the Giants Jets play and all that. People are more upgrading. They're going for more modernization. Should they? What does that say about the loyalty when you don't have the stadium no longer in downtown? People move. Well, it's just par for the course. It really is a situation where um, people are, going towards something that resonates with the new. Something that hits with the new, something that speaks towards the new, something that is centered upon it. That energy, that synergy. So I get it. I understand both sides of the coin. We romanticize. I remember growing up in Buffalo, New York, with a War Memorial Stadium. Now it was before my time when OJ was about there, because they built Rich Stadium in honor towards him. But they had the old where the Buffalo Bison's baseball team used to be the Pittsburgh Pirates AAA team, became Cleveland's baseball team, different things. They used to play in those stadiums was old. Those old polo grounds, those stadiums were just like dungeons. But people romanticize stuff like that. So what does it say for the local fans and how it's got to be when things change? Because you've had concerts. I remember the Astrodome in Houston and how people base all that. And those things were considered state of the world and universal. But then things move on. Things change. It's like you can't continue it to be like forever and ever, because the territory, the turf, it's just not the same. It has its own surroundings, like Bush Stadium in St. Louis. You can remember those stadiums verbatim. You can remember if you were there or if you passed by there, or Riverfront, Cincinnati, how they changed the ball. You can remember all that. Remember when baseball fields, football fields were shared? That raggedy butt Oakland Alameda one, why they ran all the football and the baseball up out of there, because of the raggedy butt stadium, and they wouldn't take care of them. That's what owners who get the money end up doing, if they don't move out like Art Modell did, leaving and getting a camper and just leaving altogether. So it's a reality that the bottom line and the fine line, you have to do upgrades, you have to add, you have to bring it. But I'm just curious as to how people feel about it, because some people have a problem with it and some people don't want change. Some don't mind change. But inevitable, you have to have it where it will change, or you'll be stuck to doing the same old things and it just doesn't go anywhere. But anyway, um, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do, the questions you ask, I bring them back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay well, stay focused, stay free. And if you grew up in stadiums, be it for music concerts, sporting events, or anything, car shows, rodeos, etc., did you like the changes, or do you wish they had just left it alone? Tell me about it in the comments below. I'm out. Peace.